we're all ready to start another recording. I'm looking pretty beautiful.
You are. You could have had a shade.
So she, to be fair. We haven't done an update for a long time, actually. We've actually been at home on Bribie Island for the last, how long? 2 months?
2 months.
Roughly 2 months. So
Waiting for the Prado to get fixed.
yeah, but good news is we're about to. So a little bit of history, I suppose. Our car broke down 12th of July. We stayed in the camp at Cardwell for
Till my birthday. It was nearly till my birthday, 16th of August.
so little over a month, I think, 5 weeks say. Waiting for our car and some answers and some direction and things like that. We eventually gave up on that because they took forever. So we decided to leave our car and caravan up in Tully, and we stored our food. I'm not sure whether we gave this an earlier update, but we stored our food in a campground. We found a campground freezer that wasn't used much, and we put all our food from the freezer,
All our frozen food that we vacuum
packed and labelled, like rum steaks, a whole lot. Fortunately, this video will come out after we've collected it, so no one will pinch it.
Hopefully it's there.
Hopefully it's there. So we stored it in a box in the bottom of a freezer and put everyone's fish bait back in a campground. So, and it's been there now for 2 months.
We hope it's been there.
Yeah, we hope it's been there for 2 months. So we're going to go and see whether that's still there when we go out to pick it up.
And if not, somebody's had some really nice ribeye fillet.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. So we stored that there, and we did a 22-hour trip back on the train. And just to top things off, we thought, oh, what the hell, we'll catch COVID on the way home. So we got COVID. We were, horribly bloody sick when we got home.
We were.
Because we were feeling like we were missing out. Everyone else was getting COVID, and we weren't. So we did that. And we don't really have any other much news from Toyota. Since we've been home, we've had some quotes and things that don't really make sense. There's 9,700 or something they're going to cover. This is for the split piston. But they've added some extra stuff that they think we probably should do, which makes sense, I suppose. Well, the engine's apart, things like the turbo and the timing belt and the alternator and all that kind of stuff. So there's probably another, I don't know, round numbers, 5 odd grand's worth of stuff we've added to it now.
Yeah.
Plus there were some elements they wanted us to pay for as well as a part of the piston split being pulled apart. But the trouble is they've given us estimates. We've got really nothing much to work on. Even the time frame's a bit estimated, and we're going to probably go up and have that argument with them on the sorted out. There's a lot of things they've double done as well. So things like the rocket cover, we think they've split. But anyway, we said just replace it. We'll pay for that. But then they've added labour to that. But there was already labour in the engine pulling all that apart and putting it back together. So lots of things have been doubled up. We need
Double dipping.
I think we need to have a face-to-face conversation with them, if you know what I mean. So we're going to do that. We catch the train up on the 10th. We get up there on the 11th, or pick up
Afternoon the 11th, to Tully.
Yeah, to Tully, and we'll go march straight around to Toyota, I think, and hopefully get our car back. But it's been good. The time we've been
our camper is across the road from the railway station, so
we can stay there if we need to.
I know everyone's saying, why aren't you just flying? We go straight from Caboolture, which is at the bottom of Bribie Island, and we're also taking some camp equipment, a chair and things like that. So for us, it makes sense. We
just
don't
logistics.
we don't really want to catch a train, but logistic-wise,
it's worthwhile doing another shitty train trip.
Yeah. Otherwise we've got to try and make it to get to Brisbane Airport, and then from Brisbane Airport we've got to try and get to the Cairns, from Cairns Airport, then we've got to try and get to the train station to get from Cairns to Tully.
And in Cairns, the train leaves at the same time on the other side of the city that the plane gets in, so it's like, oh my God.
First thing in the morning, so you can't, so you'd have to stay overnight in Cairns.
It would actually take us longer to get to the car. It would take us longer if we flew.
It would actually,
because of the logistics. So we'll just put
and the Greyhound bus is a no-go anyway. That was actually quite expensive.
So to get through the horrific train trip, what have we decided to do?
Going to get drunk.
We're going to get drunk. We're going to get smashed ass and probably miss our train stop actually, and end up in Cairns anyway and have to fly off. I don't know.
Might actually take a Valium too.
Yeah. So
Get a good night.
It was a horrendous trip down. We didn't sleep at all. But I think we're going to we might just have a few little drinkies on the side before we go.
I'm going to take some alcohol
Yeah.
so we don't even have to pay for it.
That's good. I'm going to redact that out of this message so nobody knows that she's doing something illegal. But we've had a good time back here. We've had what, your mum's 80th birthday.
Oh my gosh.
We've had a flurry of about 600 people visit us from overseas.
Huge. It's been huge and it's been wonderful.
It
and
has.
It's been
Tiring, but good
amazing.
tiring. Yeah.
We've had a couple of sad things that have happened in there, but it's been nice to have family around during that time. We have caught COVID. We've done renos on the house. We've
Oh my God, we've repacked about 500 times for when the truck will be ready.
I think
We've done that quite a lot.
have done
I
that.
have. I'm a little bit anal like that actually.
So before I took off, I had moved into this house here and had spent 2 nights max, I think it was.
Yeah, I mean, that was that long. Yeah.
No, I don't even think it was that long before I took off. So I've had boxes and things like that. We've had a few, the hot water cylinder blow. And
Oh yeah, and the fridge freezer.
freezer.
We loaded up with food for the 80th birthday, like, I don't know, God knows how many zillion dollars worth, and then the fridge decided, that's enough for me, and it just died. So we've had all kinds of awesome disasters
We've
since
had
we've got
lights going,
back.
fairy lights. It's just been.
But the parties we had and the people we've had here have been amazing. It's been really, really special. So
really special memories.
yeah, I've got to meet a whole lot of people. I wouldn't know whether these people actually know Ellie or she's just hired like a crowd and they've turned up and given them all names and locations. But I've kind of accepted that most of them probably do know her in the past. So it's been good.
Seriously, with COVID and not seeing family, they've all come over from New Zealand.
It's been a good catch up, hasn't it?
Yeah, and honestly, please, if anyone has family that have visited, take the effort to go and see them. You know, if it takes, a couple of hours out of your time, definitely worth it.
Yeah,
Good
just when you
memories.
go, don't use a Prado. That's all. or catch a train from that bloody COVID train. Yeah. So when we go back up, we've got some plans going forward. We are going to go first to Paranella Park because we have to go and treat ourselves and do that.
Can't wait.
Yeah, if Ellie behaves, we'll go to Paranella Park.
I don't even want to think of anything past that because.
But we do have a rough route planned.
Yeah, he's been beavering away at doing it.
Using Wikicamps. And we've mapped out a rough route. Our rough route is Paradise Park, Atherton's, and we'll go down to sort of across to
Mitchell River?
Chillago Caves, and then we're going to go up to Mitchell River, and then we go down to sorry, you were right. Yeah, it's that direction, isn't it? And down to Julia Creek, Lawnhill Gorge, Julia Creek, Mount Isa. Come back through Longreach, Winton, Miles, Roma, back home again, and be back here for Amy's graduation, which is mid-December. Yeah. So that's the plan. That's about all our updates, really. This is probably the last update we'll do till we're actually on the road.
Yeah, I think so. And then we're going to keep them to
we'll do fortnightly. Just post below, we're going to change our blog because it was a Cape York trip. and our blog address was Cape York.
Cape York or bust.
Or bust. We
bust.
We went bust. Because that's what you do. So we're going to change that. So new blog address appearing below right now. Follow our journey on there. And sort of, 2 weekly we'll update that blog. We'll do lots of video blogs in the meantime and keep it vlogs they call them. We'll do lots of those and keep that going. But this is probably our last update till then. So watch out for the next video. Don't forget, here's a link below to all of our other videos. It's there somewhere. It would appear somewhere there. And that's it. Signing out. Nanu nanu.
Adios.
Okay, time for another update. It's been a while since we've been squinting into the sun, isn't it? Now,
happy faces.
Happy faces, because observant viewers will notice in the background there is, hopefully in the video, a car attached to a caravan, which happens to be ours. Yes. It's been a long time coming. We're actually back in Cardwell. I'm going to spin around and just show you the
the
view.
in our eyes,
Yeah. Are we better going that way? I think we're better going that way.
Yeah.
You probably can't see it, but anyway, behind us is an amazing island, Hitchbrook Island, and there's a bit of a where's my thumb across that buddy? Okay, some idiot's thumb turned the video off. Any idea whose that was? It could have been mine. It might have been my thumb. Anyway, long story short, because we just did a big long video that you didn't get. We did the trip up, good trip. We got up here, we picked up our car and caravan, massive battle and coffee.
With Toyota,
massive
yeah.
battle with Toyota over payment. They'd added $7,000 to the price. We were arguing that we shouldn't have been paying any of it because of under consumer law, the engine, blah 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 blah. See all our previous videos for the background on that.
Yeah, we paid all our part. We paid for all the extras.
Yeah, we
asked
for $5,000 worth of extras, so we were more than happy to pay for that, and we did. He didn't want us to accept the payment for a while, did he? Because he wasn't happy that we were only paying it. But
anyway, that's in the past now.
Yeah, it is in the past. Moving on. So we picked up the caravan and we came down to Cardwell. We stayed last night.
Yeah.
We
found our food.
Our food was in the freezer, and we thought it wouldn't be. Told you it would be.
It's all there.
And it's all there. Look at all of it.
So now we don't have to get food for the rest of the trip.
Actually, so shout out to Cardwell Beachcomber Campground, who probably didn't even know our food was in the freezer, but good on you anyway for never cleaning your freezer out.
Yeah.
So that's good. We got our food. So we're in Cardwell this morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and the sun is coming up. Oh my God, it looks freaking stunning here.
Beautiful.
It is really nice, and we are off to
summer rain.
Yeah, it's nice, and coffee.
Soft.
Coffee, got a coffee. Yeah.
They actually do a really good coffee here.
Yeah. So. We thought we would go to see my Uncle Ross in Mission Beach. He's bought a house there, so we'll pop in. It'll be like a quick 1:30 stay.
Yep.
Because we're off camping. And where should we go first? What do you reckon?
We are going to Paranella Park. So I don't know if you guys have ever
look of amazement.
Google Paranella Park.
Yeah.
Amazing place.
And we're going to do the night thing there, aren't we?
Yeah, so we're staying overnight there and doing the night tour. So
$52 each, I think. But
yeah, and it includes your
that's your camping as well. So it's not $100 for two of us for the night. But you also get the whole night tour thing. I think it's worth it. And you got to tick it off. It's one of the things
and
you've got to do.
And then where do we go after there?
Babinda Boulders.
Babinda Boulders, okay.
After that, which is just south of Cairns somewhere. I stay there for a few days and have a bit of a swim and a wash. And stuff, and then we're up into the Athertons, and the rest you'll see soon.
Yeah.
Keep watching. Anyway, we're off to go camping now. Yeah.
See you later.
This is day 4.
Day 4.
Day 4 after months and months. Day 4 of our holiday. So we're going to go do it. See ya.